What's up, guys? Welcome back to the E&G Pod of Thunder with your boy, Young Denzel, with my co-hosts.
What's poppin'? What it do? What it is G, and I'm sitting here with Adam and Steve.
And my boy, Adam. I literally just met my guy like 5 minutes ago. Give me a little introduction about yourself. I have no idea about you at all.
So I'm basically a podcast freestyler, as they say. It's a very new sort of concept in the industry where you just kind of pop into different podcasts that are happening in the area, and we just kind of, speak our mind. We're going to go over topics and, put our crazy spin on things.
Top three freestyles you've ever done.
Like you want to do the top three, or like give my actual top threes?
Your actual top three.
Call her daddy, Joe Rogan, and Howard Stern.
Shit. I'm gonna be honest. This is my first one of all of those. So this would be my number one, and then ask me 3 times from now.
Oh, then after an hour is me number 2.
Yeah. My next up, a couple, and then those will be my top 3. So number 1 right now.
E&G, baby.
Later on, do the other ones. Yeah.
Pod of Thunder.
There we go.
How about you, my guy? Steve, give me a little. Give the world a little introduction to yourself.
I've never even listened to a podcast before, so this is gonna be a good time. I'm excited, and I'm ready for the punches.
Wait, you've never listened to a podcast? That seems kind of crazy in this day and age.
Yeah, I like to read books and stuff. So like,
Oh, I got a question for you off the bat.
all right.
I read books, aka audiobooks. Is it the same thing?
No, it's definitely not.
Oh, that y'all's a quick response.
Wait, how is it not
guess
the
I'll
same
take a
thing?
beef with that.
Yeah, I tried the audiobooks. I can't do it.
Wait, how is it not the same thing? It's not. You can't like have that quick of a response.
Bro,
It's not the same
learn
thing.
anything from that.
Yeah, you can't.
You do- what?
So when you're reading,
The information is still being
when
put
you're
out
looking
there.
at a book and you're processing the information. It's not the same as listening, because like I tried listening. And
What if people
like,
process
having
information
I
differently?
have a 2-hour drive to work, so I like to listen. Like I tried, and
What if
Yeah, I
people
just
process
follow
information differently? That's all I'm gonna ask. What if people process information differently?
absolutely. For me, it's not the same. However,
Wait, so
reading books is
so what?
You're saying you're unproductive at home?
It's good for you.
unproductive. I don't think is a word, so
Unproductive?
There's not a word.
it's not a word.
Is that what you're saying?
What would be the
If I Google it right now, you're saying if I Google unproductive, that's not a word.
Wait, hang on.
we got it on the screen?
No, we don't have to. We don't have to look it up. We could just agree to disagree.
I mean,
Because if I look it up, I could be wrong,
now-
or you could
now
be
I'm-
right.
Shut up.
Oh, look, on dictionary on Google, it is a word.
Unproductive.
Does it give you the
Oh,
date?
yeah.
Cancel them. Cancel them.
Oh, shit, already. Wait, so
So quick. Steve.
wait, so what's the?
Steve's
I
off
don't-
the air already.
Is it like not holding a book? Isn't it the same thing though? We're processing the same information.
So my wife yells at me all the time because like she'll be like, "Oh, let me read this to you and tell me if it's right or wrong," and I'm like, I have to look at it, I have to read it, like I have to have the words in front of me. So I need to look at a book. So hearing the words, it just doesn't process the same
Gotcha.
for me.
So how about the book versus the movie? Same thing? No. Are you a book person opposed to movies?
It depends.
All right, hold on. Let me stop you here. What is, if you had to put it out there and like knowing what you know about reading books and listening to books, because you've listened to some books, correct?
A couple, yeah.
So what would you say would be like the most, that you feel is the most transferable to listening, right? Like, okay, I think that based off reading this book, you would get the same information, you get the same vibe from listening to this book. Huh?
Well, at least not 5, but
Not vibe. Okay, maybe vibe's a bad word. Whatever.
vibe.
The best experience. Better word. Everybody agree? Experience. The better experience.
Way better word, yeah.
you know, I'm a
The
total
kid-
nerd.
kids,
so
the kids use vibe.
Yeah, we do use that.
We vibing.
yeah, word.
Not that much of a kid.
Word. No, I think the best book that
Harry Potter.
No, God no. God. What? No.
Cars 2.
Carl Sagan's Cosmos was the only book that I've listened to and read and translates. And again, I'm a nerd, so it worked.
Hey, nerds are the new pop stars in this day and age.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great book, and I honestly listened to that book And then I kind of went back and read it, and I was like, you know what? That actually worked. So, yeah, that was the only one. But other than that,
Everything else.
I can't do it. I just like I.
What's the one then
gotta
opposite
dive
of
in.
that you heard and you're like, no way, never.
Well, I listen
fucking
to a
again.
lot of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I can't follow.
Why do I know that name for? I feel like
He's the he's like the most
black guy scientist.
yeah, black guy scientist.
Oh,
he's like
okay.
he's the dude. But
Yeah, he's on Rogan and shit.
his voice is so calming that like I would just like drift off.
those are the worst.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
reading his
He's
books.
kind of a prick.
No, he's actually a really nice guy.
No,
I mean,
but-
other than those rape charges, like
Oh, dude.
It's taking a turn.
sexual assault.
When I
they-
downloaded 48 Laws of Power, and the guy, same thing. The dude's voice. I'm like, come on, man. I'm about to knock out listening to this
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Is that
So I couldn't do
Robert
it.
Greene?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but-
it wasn't narrated by him, though. It was narrated by somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Robert Greene sounds terrible.
It might have been him
Like an
then.
interview.
It was so
His
bad.
interviews are terrible. Like, yeah. You don't
Yeah.
expect someone like that to write that book.
But yeah, you gotta, I dabbled, and it's just not for me. I would rather just read the book.
Yeah, man. I feel like you're on that's the more popular side. I'm on the lazy side. I'm not grabbing a book and I'm not listening to it.
Well,
And I'm
I
not
don't.
reading
I
it.
don't. I don't. Feel, I feel like you're going down a different road. Like I see what you're saying, but I feel like
You listen to the
pod,
Civil War one.
yeah, exactly. That's I guess my point is like you like we're sort of like trying to put listening to books versus like reading books as almost like a pro or con. Like it's not necessarily like a it's like a time
I think
thing.
there
like,
is a big difference. So
you,
like I get
you
this
need to
argument-
read books, right? You need to read books, and I personally can't sit down and read a book.
Oh, so
However,
I have to like.
but like listening
do.
to a book, like in a car, it's almost like how do you? For me, it's like how do you like take advantage of time where you're like sort of like cornered to not being productive, and you're like, how do I be productive in this time frame? Which would be like driving. So it's like you suggested the book, Killer Angels.
Great book.
War about Civil War, and you like you made the joke, right? It was I think G was there as well, and Joe was there, and you were like, "We're not going to Gettysburg." It was like, "We should go to Gettysburg." And you're like, "We're not going there until you guys read Killer Angels." You were there,
I was there.
and I was like, "All right, fine." So I listened to it, back and forth, which it is a phenomenal book that like really. And then I watched the movie that was,
Yes.
that was
what's
made
his
off of
name?
it, but like yeah, it's I think it's just like a difference of sort of like I can't
Reference,
I don't know,
yeah.
I just don't sit down and read, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
So
Yeah.
me and my wife have like designated time to sit down and read, just because it kind of like gets you away from everything and like calms you down, especially before bed. Like we just sit down and we'll have like an hour. Let's be like, hey, like you go on your side, I go on my side. We have our lights and just fucking
Dude, that's
you
like-
read until you want to fall asleep. And
So that's like
go
your
to bed.
type of form, like meditation, where you guys get your own separate
yeah,
time away
it's,
from
it's,
each other.
It's kind of like a good
Cool down. for the
calm
day.
down before you go to bed. Like kids have, like you have your kid, like you have calm down time before you go to bed. Like
Avengers, I put on Avengers Infinity War.
yeah,
Dude, that was my nighttime.
Watch this
Movie
shit,
for a
okay,
while.
and eat this fucking bottle.
he put on
No,
Red
it's
Dawn
not. Yeah.
before he goes to bed
Yeah.
because that kid needs to be
Learn
training
about
for the next
warriors
fucking war.
defending the homeland. Yeah.
But so like we like to do that. Like just calm down. Like you have half an hour, whatever you want, and then you just read before you go to bed. And sometimes like I'll get a book and I'll be like, I go to bed at like fucking 3 a.m. and I read the whole book. And I'm
Dude,
like,
that's your Netflix.
yeah.
Net-
Well, also Netflix is my Netflix.
Oh. Oh. What have you caught lately on Netflix? Anything special? Anything new? Anybody
So
check
what do
out?
we
You
watch?
recommend?
Oh, we started watching Euphoria. It's not on Netflix, but it's HBO. But
That's
You guys-
the
you
new
guys
trend.
wa- yeah.
yeah, child porn. It's great.
Is that what it is? I've heard of it. But
Dude, there's a
I've never-
lot of dicks in that.
Oh,
Say
dude.
dicks?
Dude, the biggest dicks too. The guys on the toilet,
Yeah.
fucking dude's hung.
Yeah, that's how I'm watching. I'm like,
Really? A lot of
Jesus
big dicks
Christ.
on Euphoria?
Emily, not every guy is like this, okay?
A lot of these are edited.
She's like-
they're edited.
Steve, the big one's hurt.
Yeah. Steve, the big one's hurt. I would never.
okay, guys, let's
his
change the
phone number?
topic. You can't let's start crying here.
No, there really is. It's absurd.
Yeah, but it's a pretty good show.
Yeah, it is. How do you feel about the dad? You know the dad I'm talking about.
What a fucking yeah.
The man, right?
He's a fucking. He's what I strive to be. If I was ever a father,
Dude, do you want us to spoil
What is
it
it?
for
What's
you?
up? Now I gotta watch this. What's
wanna
this?
spoil
You
it?
strive to be that guy's father. Yeah,
banging
yeah.
fucking-
Spoil it. I'm
Spoil it?
okay with spoil
Spoil
it.
it?
Yeah,
Dude,
spoil it.
yeah.
Spoil it.
It's
yeah.
been on for months. Like,
Okay, they haven't seen it. So
I've
basically,
seen some of it.
oh, all right. So you haven't got to the point where he's like exposed himself.
Not exposed himself, but I've seen like where
It's like the second episode.
Oh, that. Yeah, I meant like exposed, like his background is what I meant.
Oh no,
But,
so I haven't gone there yet either.
Oh, never
but it's
mind.
okay.
I don't
It's
wanna-
okay.
don't
No,
wanna-
I don't care because I'm
Yeah.
still gonna watch
who
it.
cares about spoilers, bro?
Nah, it's kind of better if you see.
No,
it.
you know what? No, you know what? Because now I'm interested. Now, no, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
I don't
no.
care.
I don't want
I'm
to
still
spoil.
gonna
Don't
watch
spoil
it.
it. Don't spoil it. No, I don't
Ah,
spoil
don't
it.
spoil it, don't spoil
Don't
it.
spoil it. Because now I'm gonna watch it. I wasn't gonna watch it before. Now I'm gonna watch it.
No,
It's
it's a
still
good
pretty
show.
good.
Yeah.
Also, every chick in that show is fucking smoking hot. So.
Oh, dude, I was in Portugal last week. There was some chick who looked just like oh man, the one's gonna fuck up. Oh wait, you guys haven't got to that part yet.
Maddie,
Not
Another
not the white girl, the other
Spanish
one.
one,
Yes,
Matt,
just
yeah,
like
Matt,
her. I'm like, oh
Portugal.
god.
She's
Yeah, we were
fire,
supposed to
though.
go to Portugal this summer.
fire.
Oh yes,
We were planning a trip to Portugal this summer. Damn it.
dude, it's so
We're not going now. But
100% recommended. Why not?
just like family things came up and we were gonna go, but like
So,
just,
me and I'm
now
gonna
we're-
look at,
now we're not going.
trips
But
to
like that's definitely our next trip is Portugal. It's so cheap.
Oh,
Look
dude,
at it.
so
Yeah, dude.
cheap. The Ubers are like €3 everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
me and my
we-
wife looked at Fiji. So it was like $2,000 for like a week, but flights were
that-
like $4,000 each.
Oh, dude, that's absurd.
So we're like, nah, you know what?
Dude, we were thinking about though. We did look into it, like
So
Argentina.
we're looking into Pennsylvania.
Oh, dude, Amish land.
looking into a little
That's
place in a
go.
town called Pennsylvania, if you've heard of it. No, like, dude, Argentina, right? So think about this, right? So this is the picture I paint for myself. It's almost like a real estate, not real estate, like a travel advisor painting this picture for you from inside my mind, right? So it's like, what's Argentina known for, right? They make,
Hookers.
Wine.
okay, maybe. I'm not aware of that, but all right, we'll go also. Great. I'm sure they probably have
good cab
I'm sure they
sats.
probably have high quality hookers as well, but
Good cab savs.
Plates.
great beef.
They do a lot of
right? They
wine.
do a lot of really great beef, so a lot of great steaks. They do great wine. They're worldwide known for their wine. A lot of great Malbec, and also they're known for killer whales hunting seals on their off the coast of their eastern beaches.
shit.
So
Portugal.
it's like
Portugal.
Argentina. So imagine sitting up on a hilltop, looking down onto a beach in the right time of year, mind you, drinking a glass of fantastic Malbec while you eat this perfectly seared cut of beef, watching a killer whale
Kill you.
snatch a seal off the beach.
That'd be fucking sick.
I mean, you tell me an experience that you think would be better than that. Tell me an experience that you would have even had better than that, and then tell me one you could imagine better.
Okay, I get. Picture this in your head, right? And I know
Pennsylvania.
that's
A little place called Amish Country.
You're churning butter. No. So imagine this. right?
Adirondack chairs
We're all sitting
built
around.
right in front of you.
We're all sitting around.
Everything means
Right?
more when you lean up
You have your
close.
best friends around.
I'll just say one thing, guys. When you guys talk over each other, it doesn't sound like it now. It's gonna be hard to hear on the pod. Like when you listen to it after the fact.
Yeah. So
Stop being a dickhead.
shut the fuck
Okay,
up. Okay.
I'm out. Go ahead. Seriously.
So you're sitting around, all your best friends around you, right? And there's a killer whale, and he surfaces, and he's like, rah, rah, rah. And in his mouth, Joe Martin.
Nobody. You have to understand that like we're on a potentially national or international platform. Nobody knows who Joe Martin.
Not potentially. We are.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on an
Galactical.
international.
But potentially Joe
Galactical.
Martin will
Okay.
be here in
Galactic.
10
Yeah, but like,
minutes.
but nobody knows who that is.
Is in his mouth like Pinocchio in his mouth? Or
Right.
His mouth like dead in his mouth.
No,
Hey,
he's like,
hey, Steven. Nobody knows who the fuck that is.
It's a nice.
Come up to our level, and when
nice-
I say that, I'm out circling you because you're not in our level right now. Nobody knows who the fuck
like
Joe
it.
Martin
Well,
is.
it's a nice teaser for when he gets here. He comes in. You're Joe Martin. Shot right fucking now.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. God, I hope
And
he
then
comes in.
then the world's gonna be like,
Okay.
oh my god, that's fucking Joe Martin.
Can I have another little
let's
whiskey?
change the subject.
Scotchy coach.
So she's coach.
Sure, yeah.
I got him.
This this
We're,
actual
best-
podcast is not sponsored by Buffalo Trace.
Where would-
Sure.
Guys, E&G Pot of Thunder, baby. We're sponsored by Buffalo Trace and Truly's only on the weekends. And so actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's the weekend. We're doing it. Truly's Wild Berry, sponsored by your boy.
Cheers.
E&G Pot of Thunder.
Oh, great segue. Actually, I just learned what cheers meant today, or the potential. Yeah. I just learned what cheers means.
This fucking thing doesn't shut up.
Do you know what cheers? You know what cheers means? Or have you ever
Where
heard
it came
like
from?
potentially where it came from? Does anybody know? Do you know?
That old Viking thing.
Yeah, but like when people
know.
cheers. No, not you, because I told you today.
Well, yeah, it's that thing like you.
So cheers. The idea. One of the rumors where cheers comes from is that. Like, you know, way back when, like 1,000 years ago, hundreds of years ago, it's a sign of like,
2003.
it's a sound of a sign of respect, meaning like when you cheer somebody, right? So
Let's look better for the.
you would have like this big goblet of whatever, and you would cheers hard though, like because it wouldn't be glass. And then a little bit of my drink would go into your drink. A little bit of your drink would go into my drink, and it meant that
It's not poisoned.
I'm not going to poison you. Yeah.
shit.
So that was like the thing. Like, we're friends. Cheers. I'm not going to poison you. You're not going to poison me.
But that could be a whole
Jesus.
like.
Nowadays, COVID, not
definitely
cool.
not.
You wouldn't cheers anybody. You'd be like, fuck you.
COVID's
If
not a
somebody went to
thing.
cheers, you'd be like, you trying to kill me, bro?
COVID isn't a thing. There's a war going on now. COVID's canceled.
I can't be. I don't. think
I got
it's a
COVID.
Podcast if that's the thought. No, but like that's
Right
the
now?
thing. Like that's the
Not right now, but
who got here. Who here has had COVID? Have you had COVID?
Yeah.
Dude, how I have not gotten it.
I got COVID. My son got COVID.
I've been
Wife got
outside.
COVID.
I've been everywhere. I don't give a fuck. Traveling,
it's
bars.
it's very
haven't
strange.
got it.
Like,
How?
so I lived in my house with my wife, and she did not get COVID.
You probably have. You probably have got.
No,
it.
dude,
And just never like it never
Right,
affected you.
you
enough
had
to
it,
get
you
tested
just
to you.
didn't
Yeah,
have
you
no,
probably got
I've
it.
had to get tested pretty frequently but maybe it's all false negatives.
It's
But pretty
honestly,
frequent. It's
like,
weird.
Dude, it's like the flu. Like it's not a real thing.
Oh shit, we're getting controversial here. I agree though.
It's a real thing, though.
I agree.
I mean, it's a real thing.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's not like a.
Not a
It's not like
big
the
deal.
fucking AIDS. You know, like.
Oh shit.
All right.
Magic Johnson survived.
Interesting. Yeah. No. Yeah, for sure.
survived
Cheers.
and thriving.
Cheers. I don't have AIDS.
Cheers. Boom.
Boom. My
Extremely
AIDS
hot.
goes into your AIDS.
All
Hopefully
right,
we don't
I
have
can't
AIDS.
cheers you guys. I got a story to tell you. No, I'm just-
I can't cheers you guys by law. I have to tell you before I cheers you
Are you underage?
because of the AIDS.
Oh shit.
Right.
Have you guys ever had any scares? Talk to a chick. She's like, "Oh, I got herpes." Fuck.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
because
I have a
those.
very funny story about that. So
Steve, we're at it.
I was gonna just say like typically those are the types of chicks that you don't talk to ever again, and that's
Oh,
like,
no,
you
so
never
my-
hear from. So
Oh
it's
no,
like, ah.
dude, you rolled the dice
that
again.
was-
Like fuck it, why
Yeah.
not, right?
some of this chick in college.
Oh shit, spicy.
You went to college?
Yeah, for 3 or 4 semesters. Some of this chick, she
That's when it gets tough.
hooked up with her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, I can't have sex with you tonight." And I'm like, "All right, bloom it." Can I say that?
Balumi?
No, dude.
Dude, you're off cam. You can say whatever the fuck you
All right,
want.
so yeah, so she oral sex,
Blowjobs.
She sucked your dick.
and then the next night I was like, "Oh yeah, let's go again." And she's like, "All right," and she's like, "I can't have sex again." I was like, "What's up?" She goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, I have herpes. I got an outbreak right now." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Jeez, how nervous were you?
I went, "Holy shit. You suck my dick one more time, and that is it."
Dude, that's the limit. Twice. Again,
No, 3 times. It was 3 times.
third time's on you.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Why don't you talk to me anymore?" And I'm like, "Bro, you're kind of a whore."
But that's the reason why you talked to her in the first place.
Now they own a house together in Granby, Connecticut.
In Pennsylvania.
Please edit the town out. I didn't mean to say the town out.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
No, I actually reached out to her
And then we got
recently.
married. She told me she loved me, and you know what? The things she did to my balls, I've never felt those before.
She
so.
was. I mean, it was good, but yeah.
Oh shit, that's. But you got tested immediately. What was the?
Oh, I
follow-up after that?
immediately went to fucking
On campus,
and I
urgent
was
care.
like, I needed to get tested for this, and they're like, "When's the last time you came into contact?" And I was like,
10 minutes ago.
6 hours ago. They were
Just
like,
now, I'm still
yeah,
drunk.
you gotta come back like 24 hours later. And I'm like, yeah, but then it's gonna be fucking in my blood. Like, can you just like shoot me up with something?
Can't you
They were
tourniquet my fucking hips?
And they were like,
Yeah.
how fucking dumb are you? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Just get it out of me.
I'm pretty smart, but I don't fucking
suck
know.
out the poison.
So I showed up 24 hours later, and they were like, oh, back again. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you told me to come back, fucker.
What do you think was gonna happen? I was gonna show up? The fuck?
But anyways, good to go. Clean bill of health.
Oh,
To
dude.
all the ladies out there.
Follow out there. Follow my boy
I'm
Steve
good to go.
on Pornhub, pornhub.com
Yeah,
sponsored by-
/ Steve.
So when I fucking I call her, I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, well, you knew I was married. I was like, I didn't know you were fucking married.
Wait, what's that got to do with anything? Because you're married, you have herpes?
And then I said, well, I don't know you were married. And she's like, yeah, I got married because he found out I had herpes. And I was,
Oh, dude, that's a
what the
trap.
fuck?
Oh.
And so you're still banging other guys? She's like, well, I only banged you. I'm like, yeah, bullshit.
That's definitely a lie.
Yeah.
Second, how do you guys feel about that's a trap
But
right
I had
there?
sex with her in the
What's that?
hallway
Trap for
at
what?
Rocco's.
Trap for what?
He said
Rocco's. What's Rocco's?
Rocco's Pub in Smithfield.
Oh shit! Gotta
Yeah.
go. We're going there
Right
tonight.
in the hallway.
We're going there
Well,
tonight.
not sex.
Apparently, you can have sex in the hallway.
Oh, all day.
Yeah.
There he said that guy married her because she had herpes, so he married her. That's a trap.
Yeah, she
the
trapped him.
guy-
He was like, "Oh fuck, I'm not gonna find anybody else." And they.
That's
I
not a
think-
trap though. That's like a bro. What? Wait, hold on. Who had herpes? She had herpes,
Yes,
and he was like, I gotta marry her.
I think
I feel like I'm talking. I feel like I hear
So-
like a lot of background on that.
so.
Pop pop.
I met
No,
him,
you're good, dude.
which is also very weird.
Wait, say that again.
I met him,
Okay.
Like,
Wait,
total fucking dweeb.
threesome?
yeah, of course.
No,
Yo, but like, all right. So let me ask you this. Hold on. Did you meet him? Okay, let's get into this. All right, let's
Let's do it.
dive in. Right.
Dissect it.
So
What's his name?
you had coitus with this female,
Yeah.
right? Yes. So was the
mouth coitus.
was the engagement of said coitus with her like before he knew or after he knew, like, so when he was like, oh
I
yeah,
never
like,
knew anything.
when he was like, oh, I know I'm gonna like marry her or whatever, like he never knew that you guys had
She
coitus
was
at
married.
all the
already.
whole time she was married.
Yeah.
So but like, what do you mean? So you said, like, I thought you said that was like we gotta get married then because of the
No, no, no.
herpes.
That's
Huh?
what he said.
No.
No, you said like that girl said that she married the dude because
Yeah, but like not like they got married.
Yeah,
Like,
but
not
they got
'cause-
married, and then she just went off.
Oh, I misunderstood. That.
Oh,
I thought you were
okay, yeah,
saying that like
yeah,
he
yeah.
married her because she had herpes. So he
Yeah.
was like, fuck it.
Oh,
stick
yeah,
with
no,
her.
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
She had herpes, wrapped him up into the whole herpes world, and he's like, all right, fuck it, we'll just get married.
Yeah. See.
And then
That's
she
tough.
just kept fucking.
Okay, yeah, recklessly.
Telling you after
Clearly.
the fact, not even
Yeah.
telling you
Recklessly.
beforehand.
Recklessly.
Like, fingering her at the bar. Yeah,
Dude.
she was a dirty girl.
You or her? You were fingering her at the bar?
Or she figuring you in the butt.
A little bit of both. You know?
Oh, dude. We're definitely going to this bar after.
You were like, well, she was pulling up my dress a little bit there, and I was like, well, good
Yeah,
for
no,
you.
no, yeah. She was a
Dirty girl, huh?
Dude, how do you guys feel about those type of girls? All in or?
No.
I can't comment on those. I might have a girl one day. I might have a daughter one day. I can't comment on those.
Yeah. I mean, all in for girls that are all about it, but if you got diseases, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Hard
that.
pass.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, that's no. Girls should have far more respect for themselves. I gotta cough real quick.
I guess mute you. You're good. You're good. You guys told me before I got the button to mute you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, people can do what they want, man.
Yeah, feel
Guys can do what they want. Girls can do what they want.
free
Agreed,
will, baby.
Agreed.
Like
Yeah.
we can take a shot right now.
Cheers.
If we want to do it.
Yeah, cheers. Right.
All right, next segue.
Cheers.
Sponsored by Buffalo Trace.
Sponsored by Buffalo
Get it
Trace.
at your
No,
local
no.
liquor store.
Fuck them. They didn't sponsor us.
Yeah.
Non-paid sponsorship. You know what? Fuck this fucking shit. Tastes like
You know what? I will say this: Buffalo Trace is a delicious bourbon, but coming from, I wouldn't call myself an expert, but like an aficionado of spirits and wine, I would say go on an adventure and find different bourbons. Search out,
dude, love
search out bourbons. Search out spirits in general.
Love it.
Like don't pigeonhole yourself to where you're like
Dude,
you're
I'll
trying
show
to
you-
track down the same shit
went
all
to,
the time.
I'll show you this. I got a bar cart all different liquors from different countries.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
would dive into that.
you went to Tennessee and you brought
Yeah.
back a
This-
bottle of
Yeah,
a bourbon.
and we
Fire.
would love. We've talked about it. Like
we
we've talked
drank
about.
the fuck out of it.
We've talked about going to like Bourbon County and it would be awesome. It's just like there's too many like Buffalo Trace has made a name for itself, and I'm not trying to like bash it, but it's like great product.
Largest bourbon fucking distillery.
Buffalo Trace
It
is
went
a
mainstream.
good bourbon.
That's what it was. It went mainstream. Yeah.
There's no denying, right? And anybody
They
who
also
says
make every bourbon you know.
Buffalo Trace is like, oh, it's terrible. Like Buffalo Trace
Never heard
for
that.
$30 to $35 is a fantastic everyday drinking bourbon. There's nobody out there in the international
Probably the
community
best.
that could.
High West. I think High West will compete.
All I'm saying is that like some people might go, oh, it's overpriced, or like, dude,
it's
at
not.
that price.
Yeah.
But like going out there and finding other bourbons, like that's the excitement, right?
I got this one right here in Tennessee.
find
this one's
something
really
else.
good.
You got to chase the
screen
high,
there.
right?
What's that?
On the screen right there, at the bottom, the TV. I got
Oh,
this.
Oh,
here.
I
Oh.
actually. Oh no, that's a sour mash.
Oh wait, no, sorry, but it's that brand. It's that brand. My bad. It's that brand.
I think that looks familiar though. I
Yeah,
can't.
but they make the. What's it called?
But like that's the point. It's like Buffalo Trace is great, but it's like it doesn't mean that like you can't go out and find like other great products.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like,
All
and
right,
that's like
you said
the
you're,
thing. is
you're a
it's like-
connoisseur, so give a couple of your
Sommelier.
favorite
Sommelier.
spirits. You don't have to be just bourbon.
spirits
that you
Oh,
tried.
man,
That's
that's
not
tough.
top.
You're,
You're a
that's
wine
that's
guy.
a
So
pigeonhole,
so
yeah,
real
yeah.
quick, I don't just to interrupt. Adam over here is a sommelier, so he has like a defined taste for like wines and
Yeah, so my expertise is I shouldn't say expertise, but like my education is more in the wine world, and I do appreciate bourbon. I'm always trying to educate myself more in bourbon and scotch and all spirits. I'm a big mezcal fan.
gross.
Which
Fuck
she doesn't like mezcal. I love mezcal.
I love mezcal. Yeah, I'm
I'm a big mezcal fan, right? Yeah.
you know.
And the more I look
Going with you,
online and I
Mezcal
follow,
straight or mixed.
what's that? I'll do mezcal straight, yeah, like on the rocks
gross,
with just like, dude. I'll do like mezcal
I would
like on the
rather
rocks.
do mezcal straight than tequila.
Agreed. Tequila sucks.
What?
Dude,
I
I'll
hate
do
it.
mezcal. I'll do mezcal like sort of like how like sometimes when you come over, Steve, and I'll do like a little sort of like a pseudo old fashioned or something like that, or just throw like some bitters into it. I'll do mezcal sometimes at night with just like on the rocks with just like a dash of orange bitters,
Well,
right? Like soup, like a one rock, mezcal,
Yeah.
dash of orange bitters. Toward like
I
it's
like mezcal because
fantastic.
it's like it's got that little bit of smoky little.
Yeah, exactly.
that
And
little
I would
bit of
smoke
flavor.
it up, yeah.
Like,
You're coming up with these
tequila
recipes
is
yourself.
just-
What's that?
You're coming up with these recipes yourself.
I mean, like I play around a lot, yeah, but like no, for sure, I'll full disclosure, like, dude, I'm on TikTok, like, all the time, fun, like different people.
Oh, you're
like,
dancing?
dude, I'm fun, like different, like, there's like so much cool shit, and then I'll
He's
like
got the
I'll
busted
pull,
challenge down.
I'll pull variations. I'll definitely say that like over the
love
past,
Yeah.
to pass the sommelier exam, which is like not a
Wait,
difficult.
what's that? I don't know what that is at all.
So
You're
the
talking full-
the sommelier exam, which is not like necessarily a difficult thing, like if you have something you have to study for and everything.
Well,
but-
hang on, stop. Explain what a sommelier is.
so
I have no idea.
So a sommelier is somebody who is a very knowledgeable person about wine specifically, as well as beers and spirits, right? So wine is the predominant thing, and then there's an exam that's put out there by the Quartermaster Sommeliers that you can take. It's a couple part series where there's a written exam, there's a blind tasting that you take. There's all these different things. So you would go through those things. So not to go into depth into those things.
No. This is the podcast. That's what we're here for. Because I've actually always been curious about this myself.
Right.
I've always wondered, I'm like, how in the hell? That was a nice ass play. How in the hell do people tell the difference between a glass from 1942 to 1999 to 1850?
He is not
How
certified
in
to
the
tell you
world. But you must be knowledgeable at least.
Yeah,
I have no
so-
idea about that at all. I'm always so curious. I'm like, this shit makes no sense. Are they lying? Because
It's very So
First
in the
of all,
in
it's
the
called
in
the
the
vintage.
in the examination you would take. I guess to answer your question is so let's give disclosure, right? So I'm only a certified sommelier. So as the quartermaster sommeliers would say, like a level 2 of the 4 levels. I'm a level 2, right? So
E2.
what you would have to be able to do is
Vogue.
Oh shit.
discern between so you would go in the way my exam went is you go in and the first thing you do is you have 4 glasses of wine in front of you, right? You have 2 reds and 2 whites, and you have
You just shoot them.
you have a specified amount of time.
white.
There's not a specific amount of time for your wines, at least in the way that they established my exam, which was you have X amount of time to do the blind tasting as well as the written exam, right? So like you go in, you taste the wines, and you have to put down and answer a couple of questions for all the wines. All right, so we'll go through them. It's varietal, general varietal, age, region of the world, and I think it might be pretty much it, right? So varietal, age,
You sound real.
region of the world. So
smart.
so you answer those, and then you move right into the exam after that, right? So there is a way to tell like those things if you've studied, right? Like how old this wine could potentially be. I don't really like go like in depth. Like I was like sort of like
Adam, so is there any ways to fake the age of something?
Fake the age?
fake the age of a wine.
Yeah.
Like a girl going in the club and she's 18 and she's
So I
It
guess
would be tough. Like the thing is like so the exam is like you're talking about like in terms of like what's
The taste, the way it tastes. Like obviously like
so. Like, hey, like
not.
let's
Probably
break it
not.
down. Like,
you couldn't
So,
fake the age of something.
let's say
I don't think so.
somebody brought you, not you. Let's say level 4 certified sommelier, a wine, and it was a vintage of 36, right?
Vintage of like when you say 36, like
1936.
Okay.
It was in the Raven's Nest, right?
Okay.
It was in Hitler's private stash.
Sure. Yeah.
So would a level 4 sommelier be able to taste that wine and be like, this is
Yeah, so that would probably be a tough thing. So a lot of sommeliers out there, which is like very agreed upon, the blind tasting aspect of things is like sort of like a parlor trick. But like what the reason why it's there is to test your knowledge of wine, meaning you understand the general aspect of how wine is made throughout the world, right? So it's like if you were like, I'm gonna make, for example, I'm going to throw like an arbitrary example out there, right? Like where's Pinot Grigio made? So Pinot Grigio is made in very
Pinot Grigio after this.
very, very popular or very famously in like Alta Adige, right up there in like the north eastern corner of Italy, right? If you were like, I'm going to grow Albarino there, right? And I'm gonna have like this crazy old Albarino or whatever oak age. Like that's not common, right? Like that's not like a common thing. So like a master sommelier, I don't know. Like that's like next, like that's so many levels beyond what I know.
Who would even check them if they said that? Like your question.
It's not-
They
it's-
say, oh, 1936, and they say 1937. Who is more knowledgeable than them to even correct them?
Right. It's
think off the
no,
bottom
yeah.
at that
There's
point,
there's
you know?
no there's no way. It's not a matter of checking. It's a matter
So
of
I'm gonna
their
I'm
technique.
gonna bounce back to you, and I know I've told you this before, and so when I was in I went to Cyprus for my honeymoon,
That's
and so when,
baller alert. Baller alert.
no, it's actually really affordable.
Just being humble.
Travel time was unbelievable, like 36 hours.
Holy
away, but-
shit.
Yeah. But anyways, amazing place. I recommend it highly. A little expensive when you get there, but it's good.
Baller alert.
Anyways, so when I went to Cyprus, Cyprus back in the day used to be a huge port of grapes, and they used to make wine, and so they made Cypriot wine. And so when the Romans were conquering the world, obviously they took over Cyprus. So one of the big things for Romans was it was a prized possession to have Cypriot wine. And so they took it back. And so there was 2 Romans who took back grapes to grow back in Rome. And they brought it back and they grew these grapes in Rome, and it became this huge thing. And then Cyprus got hit with a drought, so like they lost all of their wine. But the only way the Cypriot wine survived was to go through these Romans, and that is actually Pinot Grigio today. Like Pinot Grigio is actually Cypriot wine that was able to survive in Rome, and because it was so close, they were able to actually extend everything. And so now to this day, like Cypriot wine is still pretty highly looked at in Pinot Grigio world.
So pretty much it just relocated.
Which Pinot Grigio is shit though.
It's
There's
a
no
soccer mom wine.
There's a as
I
we
mean,
agree. I feel like a lot of
enjoy-
us
I enjoy
agree
a good
upon
glass of
the
Pinot
wine
Grigio.
world is no, you don't. There's a Pinot.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
never
yes,
a
I
Pinot
do.
Grigio night. There's
And
never.
I
a Pinot
drank it
Grigio
the
night.
other day in
Dude,
your
there
fucking
goes our
kitchen.
soccer
He was
mom
lit at the
audience.
Loyals.
Jesus. There goes
All right.
that soccer mom.
Love
Nah, dude,
Have-
shit on the
have a
soccer
good-
mom.
have a good
Also,
Pinot Grigio, I guess,
give a
if you
shout
want.
out to the Loyals who just went nationwide. Now you can find Loyals in every
Dude,
state
hold on. Can I stop you real quick?
in
Called-
America.
Are you getting paid by them?
You called that. No,
Dude, we
Stop
might.
putting
we might.
them out.
I did call that.
you called that. You
Loyals-
called that like
Oh,
a
I'm not
year
getting
ago.
paid
All
by
right,
them.
let's start.
Delicious.
However, but if you want to sponsor me, my name is Steve Resnick.
Because they're from Sons of
All right, so listen. So we didn't go down this road, like, because I'm sure, like, we probably want to go
Hang
like,
on,
different.
you can find a good Pinot Grigio. You can't.
No,
hate
hold on.
Pinot Grigio.
Okay, yes.
No,
Sorry.
dude, wine's
I agree
popular.
with what you're saying.
Hey,
To what you just said, yes. You 1,000% can find a good Pinot Grigio. But if we want to go down this road, which I don't think we want to, let me just put this out
No,
there.
it's gonna be stupid.
right.
If we
Pinot
go down this road, it's gonna be
Grigio
stupid.
is such a highly grown grape, right? Everybody's drinking it. Quality Pinot Grigio is much more difficult to find than you think. It's much like Pinot Noir.
Oh,
Everybody thinks
absolutely.
like there's a price point for everything, and yes,
I-
Pinot
I'm
Grigio.
not
I have had
disagreeing with you on that.
fantastic Pinot Grigios. They're elegant and they're
So-
complex, but like
Yes, you've given
the
me a few of
everyday
them.
Pinot
I
Grigio.
agree. Yes.
Everybody who reaches for it,
Hey.
9 times out of 10, it's not there.
Adam.
That's not the thing.
Adam, so are you big on charcuterie too?
Like, do I like charcuterie?
Yeah.
Of course, charcuterie is fantastic. Yeah.
I had Fargois the other day.
Oh, what?
What is it? Fargois?
A foie
The guy from
gras?
Shrek?
Foie gras? Like,
The duck.
duck liver, yeah, or
Yeah.
duck or goose liver, yeah.
It's delicious.
What did we have at your house?
I was against it.
We had something different, but like, so you're on board with it, yeah.
I wasn't on board. What that because this is kind of disgusting. The idea.
Why is it just you like,
What is
like
it?
duck
It's,
liver?
Oh yeah, no,
liver,
hang
duck liver.
on, stop. What did we have at your house the other day?
Which one? Like
The
the mushroom one that was sort of like foie
no,
gras?
the chicken liver one.
The cocktail
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah. It was just pate. It was pate.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
This is a no.
it's good, not great.
Good, not great. That was
weird,
like it was
right?
store. It was,
Yeah.
It was
It's weird.
store bought. So the idea was like we were going off of like this Asian theme, and it was like
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was probably one of the best charcuterie boards I had.
You like the charcuterie that I put out there.
Yeah, I didn't even have to eat dinner.
It was very experimental. Yeah, I'm glad. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
very
no, it was great.
experimental. All based off the
Emily liked it too. And
the
Emily
Costco
nothing.
Chinese sausage that I put out there.
She's picky.
Oh, she's super picky.
So the thought was this, right? So I bought this Chinese sausage from Costco.
So you just had that.
I had it, and I was like, I'm gonna base this whole charcuterie board off this. I'm gonna do an. I'm gonna do a.
You're a crazy guy. Dude.
I'm gonna. I was like, I'm gonna do
You're a
an.
crazy
I'm gonna do an
guy.
Asian themed charcuterie board. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be good, but like whatever. They're coming over. We'll fucking
You had boneless spare ribs on it.
So my wife had
sort of. Essentially, that Chinese sausage was essentially that, right? Like it was. That shit was pretty
super
good.
So
Shout out to Costco Chinese
short
sausage
story.
maker.
We were driving home, and I was like, "Hey, we're going over to Adams tonight." And Emma was like, if we're going to Adams, I have to have a charcuterie board. So I was like, call him, tell him that. And so she did, and I was like, done.
Wow.
And we showed up.
Texted
and
me. I was like, all right, fine.
he
Emily, you
delivered.
want it?
Adam
You
deli-
got it.
Adam delivers, huh?
yeah, it was
From
good.
the way we're speaking of right now, it sounds like you're some type of chef.
Yeah. So
He's
I,
also a chef.
yeah, I'm also a chef. I
Oh,
was a
yeah.
chef before.
Oh,
I was a
shit.
chef before I
has
got
many
certified.
ticks.
Yeah.
Many dicks and talents.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Small dick though. In the end.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes
No,
sense.
Adam is he's phenomenal. Yeah.
You couldn't be on Euphoria then.
I'm also an amateur magician.
Yeah.
You couldn't be on
He's not a euphoria.
Amateur magician.
Oh, dude. Best trick, dude. Oh, well.
Pick a number between
Ah,
1
yeah.
and 3.
Go.
Oh, shit. Could you do the... It's been past 30 minutes. Fuck, we lost like 10 minutes of...
Yeah, no, it's good.
So we keep talking.
No, yeah, we're good. Before we go on to the next topic, because I'm curious about the wines. I'm always, trying to impress girls when we're coming over.
Sure.
Oh, so
yeah,
top 5.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, tough.
So
man.
it's
On
so
the
difficult.
spot.
It's
This is what I'm
tough.
thinking. Like these are so broad. I knew this was gonna come. I was like, that's why I wanted to get off the wine food category.
No,
So
no,
it was
like-
like these like broad. Like you're on the spot, Adam. answer this now, but go ahead.
It's the
Fire
best,
when you're
man.
ready. Go ahead.
If you have to give at least maybe 3 recommendations of Pinot Grigio, since you hate it so much. But
No, I wouldn't give you a Pinot Grigio. Give me a better question. What is your true question? Is it like a lady's coming over and you want to know what like a wine question
Beat
is?
around the bush, bro.
I want to impress a female coming over,
Okay.
pulling out this wine. Wow,
Josh.
this one's really good.
Okay. So this is what you're gonna do. If
It's
you want,
delicious.
all right. So it
Get
depends
one
on what you're gonna.
One wood,
Carlo Rossi.
one red, one white.
At the same time,
Don't
Yeah,
listen
what?
to anything he's saying. I don't even know what he's talking
Hey,
about right
Steve fucks.
now. Yeah, I'm sure he does, but he doesn't.
fucks.
He doesn't drink.
oh shit.
Shot for shot right now. Let's go.
Oh,
bitch.
Let's
do
do
it.
this.
Penny White, got
Okay.
it.
No,
Sorry.
he's driving me. I can't do
Yeah.
that.
All right. So the question is, before it was rudely interrupted by
man.
Steven out there. So the question is, you want to impress a lady with a white wine? Is that what you're saying?
Any wine. I'm don't know shit about wine.
All right. So like, give me the scenario. Paint the scenario for me. You paint me the scenario. And
Okay,
I'll give you the
I
wine
gotcha. So,
One white.
for what I think.
Yeah.
all right,
Not like,
This motherfucker.
third date, we're out.
Wait, hold on, because we're hearing a lot of back talk here. One white. What are we catering an event? What is this, like the Italian club? And like, hey, everybody's got to have a one white, one red.
Hey, you're not Italian.
All right.
Why don't you fucking?
So
fuck
go ahead.
off?
What wine would you put out there?
Why would you? I'm curious.
Steve,
No, I'm just saying. Give him one red, one white. Then you go from there. Like,
Right, okay.
Give me your best red. Give me your best white, and then
Well, you want me
Now
to
you-
give that, or you were giving that?
no, give it to
Let's
him.
hear both. Let's
Oh,
hear
okay.
both.
And
Let's hear both.
And then,
yours.
and then
Team-
you go
team
from there.
effort. I see what you're saying. Okay.
And then you say
We're team
now-
efforting this. We're team
right.
efforting this.
And,
All right.
and now you say, okay, well,
Okay.
what are you serving?
Gotcha. Okay.
Boom.
So
then you
so
have both on hand.
I agree with Steve. We're teaming this, right? Because hey,
but you don't want to listen.
no. Do you want to go enemy? You want to go enemy? We're not enemies, right? We're good, right?
Do you want to kiss to get the tension out of the way?
Dude, right,
All right.
All right, camera. All
right,
right,
yeah.
I'll get you
All
scenario for you. All right.
We'll edit that. And edit.
And go.
All right. So okay. So
Met
the
a
lady's
girl off
coming
Tinder.
over, and
Met a
you're.
girl off Tinder.
Yep.
We match.
Yep.
Took her out. Nice little, not too impressive, but nice enough where, hey, do you want to come back to the house after? Nightcap, maybe?
Okay. So
Comes
just
over.
okay. So just a nightcap. You're not cooking her dinner or anything.
No, nightcap.
Just pure nightcap.
Nightcap. This
Okay.
scenario.
Josh.
All right.
This scenario.
So in this scenario, I'm thinking a couple of different things, right? Like I almost don't think wine would be the
Get
way.
your notepads, guys.
I almost don't think wine would be the way to go. I
No.
think like a spirit
Tequila.
or some sort of cocktail would be the way to go, right? You bring it back. Like I don't necessarily disagree with tequila. Like something like firmer that you can sip on, I think is the way to go. But if you want to go wine,
No. I want to hear this. You're the chef. You're the
so
move
if
setting.
if we're going nightcap, right? I think fortified wine. I'm thinking like you gotta go like some sort of like high sherry, like high ABV sherry, some
Hey.
sort of port or something like that.
you guys
No,
want to get,
no,
you
no,
guys want to get laid? All right, listen to me. Just fucking bring her back to your place. If she's at your place, you're gonna get laid.
Yeah.
oh, that's ruining the scenario.
spirit.
Fuck
You
all
can-
that bullshit.
You can give her fucking
right?
milk.
That's true. Well, nice ruin the scenario, guys. Trying to get some fucking scenarios. here
Listen,
for the
I'm
wine.
not trying to beat around the bush, all right? I'm not trying to feed these guys false information.
Unless it's a MILF.
Okay, we had the MILF over. We matched on Tinder. Now go.
Yeah, it's the same exact scenario, right? Like forget all their stuff. Like
You have a baby.
you gotta go with something elegant. She's gotta have something to sip on that's like high ABV,
your
will kind of
dick.
keep the buzz going. But
Like,
yeah, I guess let's dive right in, right? Like at that point, it's like here's a glass of water.
no,
Let's
you
get
know
to
what?
business.
honestly,
No,
I'd be like,
no.
oh man, you want a cocktail, or I could just pour this. Let's go.
No, actually, paint a picture for like the female audience. Like,
Well, we tried, and you said give her milk and fuck her.
yeah,
Female.
well, I
yeah.
changed my mind. I'm just saying, if she comes back to your spot, you're gonna get laid. And if you guys can't get,
Well,
the
of
fucking
course, but you
hit,
lay a
but
scenario
you
out
want to put in extra
first.
work? You want to waste an hour of like drinking wine when you can put an hour putting in work?
Well, it shouldn't take an hour.
All right, so paint the picture for us there. Like, so you
Okay,
so you
all right,
walk
all right.
in. All right, so you walk in the
DG.
door. Run us through the aspect. You guys just
Give her
walked
a
in.
Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
You walk in
no,
the
no,
door.
no,
The
no,
door
no.
has shut.
Margarita.
Go.
All right. Sorry for the mess. I cleaned up the place 3 hours ago. Spotless.
Yep.
Sorry for the mess.
Yep.
All right, you apologize for that and be like, okay, well, hey, let me
don't
take.
worry about it, G. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, they're like, this place looks great, and I'm like, all right, let me take your coat. take their coat, you put it in the closet. Like, hey, you know what? Just why don't you take off your shoes, get a little comfortable, meet me at the couch. I'll be in a little bit. I just gotta use the bathroom. Boom, get in the bathroom. Little pep talk to myself.
She's in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom. Who's in the bathroom?
Whoever has to pee first. Duh. All right. Maybe she has to freshen up.
You just said you were in the bathroom.
She's.
I'm in the bathroom. Give myself a little pep talk. Right. Boom.
You're in the bathroom giving yourself a pep
Do you
talk.
need a pep talk?
Yeah. You know. There you go. Exactly.
All right, G, you got this, buddy.
There you go.
Hey, G, you know that like a glass of sherry could have solved this? No way.
At no point.
I got
All
this.
right, first of all, stop.
No,
At no
no,
point
you
in
look
the
at-
history of
you look at
having
your-
sex has a glass of sherry helped.
Have you ever had a glass of sherry?
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. Let me
Say-
like a good like what kind of sherry have you ever had?
These sommelier, Adam. Listen. So you look at
This is offensive, and I don't have to answer that question.
I'll pour you a glass of sherry and you'll be like, holy shit. And I'm gonna have to tell you to get the fuck away from me because
Yeah,
you'll be
you're trying
in
to
on my
fuck, trying to
fucking-
fuck you out.
Yeah, you're trying to fuck me. Go ahead. Sorry, go
You
ahead.
won't pour right now.
So you look into the mirror and you tell yourself, remember what we practiced? All right, little mouthwash. You get back out there.
Yeah, this story's good. Just speed it up. God, you're like Emily. Just tell the story.
All right. Do you want the
No,
dates
no,
on
text
how to
the
get
guy,
laid?
text the guy.
We got a
text the guy.
podcast. We got a whole.
Text the guy. Text the guy.
Do you want the details on how to get laid or no? All right,
Send it.
boom.
I do, G.
All right, she's
Text the guy.
What guy?
Joe.
Joseph. All right, so whatever, you come out and you just
No,
Throw it down.
don't feel
You-
peer pressure.
You come out
G.
naked or you
Don't
are
peer
you
pressure.
clothed
Tell the
or
no,
what?
story.
you're clothed. No, hey, you ask for consent first because everybody knows consent is cool, right, guys?
Hell yeah.
What are you doing?
I can't put it on speaker.
Wait, so that's your move? Like, there's no booze involved? We were having like an elegant conversation
I know,
about like
that's
booze,
what
and
I'm
you're
saying.
like,
No, for sure.
basically just pull your dick out is what you said. That's like
That's
your move.
not what I said. No.
Go to the bathroom, come back out, and you're half naked. Hold on. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. This is
I have a shirt on, no bottoms.
This is G's approach to banging a chick. Go to the gym twice a day for 6 months. Eat only protein. And then bring the chick back, go into the bathroom. When you come out, you're naked and just show
No.
her your chiseled body.
You missed the mouthwash.
Please, do you want to breed with me?
I could educate her on wine while her pussy dries up. If you want me to, I could do that.
You know what's so funny? Like, so since she's left, like,
Rez.
Amaral is so much stronger.
Hey, Rez. Rez. Why don't you fill me up here, bud?
Hey,
No, but for real
Mark's
though,
not
you're not.
interesting.
You're putting something. out.
Okay, yeah, I get.
Right,
all
but let's be serious.
All right,
What
let's
are
be
you
serious.
pouring her?
Let's-
She's come back. You're pouring
What
her
am I
something.
pouring her?
What are you
I
pouring her?
have some options.
are you pouring?
Myself, I'm gonna have some whiskey. Fuck all that.
Okay, I appreciate
Myself
that.
Some whiskey for me. For her, I'll be like, hey, do you want some wine? And I'll have some fucking some red wine,
Judgment time.
some white wine. I really don't care like what I have at
Hang
home.
on, time out.
If she wants to drink
So
whiskey
if
with me,
Tina was gonna bring you a bottle of wine.
Jesus, Rez.
All right, take
What's
it
the-
easy.
what's
Hold
the
on.
bottom line? Right.
Time.
Huh?
Is there? Hold on. Give me time.
Right in the heart. Huh?
Is there any way we like edit that out? Is that like a thing?
No,
What are you
we don't
doing?
edit. We don't edit here.
What are you doing, you idiot? What are you fucking
He's
saying?
selling the pool
Names.
that I watched you have sex
Gee,
girl.
hey.
in.
Why don't you do us all a favor and shut the fuck up? What are you doing?
Well, you're selling the house, dude. What do you care?
This is just shut up. It's not even the house. It's even the names you're throwing.
You couldn't even give a good example of wine, dude.
I gave a ton of good examples.
No, we haven't got to that point because we got cock blocked by them. They're like, "What are you doing? You don't do that."
No. You guys are getting laid. You guys are just.
Hey,
Also, call Jamarn.
do you want? Oh, I thought you just called.
Yeah, Scotch.
Do you want scotch? All right, give me scotch. But in the meantime, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up, idiot. Okay.
And guys, we're sponsored by Explore FF. Explore FF on Instagram. Follow your boy and follow your boy. Explore FF again. We're sponsored by both of us on everything: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
Yeah.
and follow my Portugal adventures from last week. And we're back with Adam's Wine.
This is kind of sort of Adam's wine sort of
Connoisseur.
aspect here. Yeah, it was sort of last minute kind of thrown on us here. I was sort of unprepared here.
No,
Anyways,
you're killing it.
last minute, right? So let's go into this, okay? And then we'll move on to another section.
Oh no, I'm curious about. I'm writing notes down.
All right, we'll do another segment. Why
No,
don't we-
girls come over. What are you doing? 'Cause-
Right. So girls are coming over. We'll handle. I mean, there's so many aspects of wine, right? So girls are coming over. I think you gotta go depending upon her sort of palate, right? Like what she's looking for. You gotta go something heavy, something sort of like luscious, something that's got some boost to it, something that's like slow sipping. Like you got to think like, what's your objective when you come back to the house with a female, right? Like you're like, let's go sit down on the couch.
We know the objective, Adam.
No, but I'm saying like, if the objective is okay, like,
Oh, you're talking about like as far as
like
speeding it up or
yeah, exactly. Like what's
trying to get to know
what's
each
your
other.
relationship with her, right? Like if things are like, hey, we're gonna get back to the house and be like, let's bang it out right away, then obviously you need like a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, right? Because it's acidic, it's light, it's racy. Like let's get into it, and it's hydrating when you're in the middle of the mix.
shit.
However, most of the cases are that's probably not what's going on. You're probably trying to like figure out what's going on. You're probably trying to like, are we gonna get to where we're going, right? So you're like, let's go with like a bourbon or a cognac or something spirit heavy, or a wine that's like fortified, like a sherry or port, and we're chilling out, we're sipping something like that's what we got to figure out, kind of.
Gotcha. I got them muted, so we can't hear them whispering. You guys want whispers?
Get in the
Give me
mix.
the thing.
Get in the mix, all right? What are you guys doing? Get in the mix.
All right, so, Adam, what
Everclear.
what are your...
Lay it up. Blow it out.
Boom.
Drink it. Boom. Done. Let's fuck.
Yeah, I've done it a
That's what
couple
I'm
times.
doing.
Okay, so I guess the other thing I was gonna say was back to the spirit question is, dude, there's nothing wrong with just having a glass of any spirit at all, any spirit. Put it on ice.
Oh, so here's
Throw some
one thing I'll
bitters,
disagree
like
with you
of
on.
any bitters of any sort,
Can
maybe
I-
some
can
simple
I
sort, and you
disagree
got
with
just a quick
on-
cocktail.
on one thing.
Go ahead.
So vodka, like people are like, oh, I love vodka, but you have to flavor it with something because vodka in itself is not like a.
But you don't have to.
spirit.
You don't have to. I
But if you drink good vodka, you're drinking water.
Right. So I guess so my point would be if we're going back to the question previously of like, hey, if the ultimate question here is, and I don't disagree with you, is that we brought a female back, right? Like we met some girl and we brought her back, right? Is that what we're revolving this
Yeah,
all
yeah,
around?
yeah.
No,
Of course.
I
Right.
It's not like
So
that-
no, I wasn't thinking about the rape.
So if that's the question, right? Like if that's the question, yes, like vodka is great as long as you have a high quality vodka. Like anything can become like a clean,
Yeah.
elevated cocktail like that. Like a twist of a shave of a citrus fruit, a little bit of orange of some
Absolutely.
sort of bitters,
Yeah.
good ice, like super chilled, shake and put over, and like you've got yourself like a classy cocktail. Like you don't need to have a recipe for that. That's like throw it in, and then it's like something you can
Disgusting.
slow sip.
So are you keeping all this in your house? You have all like, I have nothing. So like,
Do I have all the things I just mentioned?
Yeah, for like.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. When my wife comes home from a hard day at work and she says, I could go for a martini,
You're
I
like,
have
boom.
everything for martini. I make her a martini instantly. Like that.
Oh shit. So
What's-
No problem. Or I make her something else. Or I'll say, hey, I want to make something different for you. I make it for you right there. I have all of those things. And those aren't, when I say that, those aren't a lot of things.
yeah,
We're talking about like,
it's not like a.
yeah, we're talking about like 4 or 5 things, like period, plus your
I mean,
spirits.
I even have that, and that I don't even.
Yeah, like
think
you,
about-
as long as you have the equipment to do those things, and I'm by no means like a mixologist or a bartender, but like
Give me like 4 or 5 things that you need to have.
you
at
you-
all times,
bitters?
baby.
you need to have. So hold on, are you asking about
Not alcohol.
equipment or ingredients?
No,
Both.
talking about like not alcohol.
All right, so
Yeah.
non-alcohol. You're talking about just
With that
equipment.
bitters.
No, he's talking about equipment, just like equipment. Period. So
Oh,
you
shaker,
you need to have a shaker,
strainer,
you need to have a stirrer,
and a stir.
right? You need to have a
But you can buy those as a set, right?
You can buy them as a set. Yeah, absolutely. You can buy them as a set. Amazon probably
Okay,
sells something.
non-alcoholic ingredients.
So yeah, so like having like just fresh citrus, which a lot of people have just in general, just like for recipes that they
Well, I just have usually like limes or lemons.
yeah,
I always
perfect.
have them in my.
And things are so interchangeable. Like I feel like so many people are like, oh, this recipe calls for lemon, but all we have is limes. It's like, dude, change it up. Like who cares? It's like I get it. It's going to change the dynamic, but it's citrus. It's acidic, and it's it's got like it's going to change things. But like go with it. It might come with some.
Yeah.
So anyways,
hang on. So Paul, Emily is like her big thing is Moscow mules. So you have to have lime juice, and with lime juice, I don't ever have lime juice, but I always have limes. So just do that, and it's just easy.
So in those senses, like I would say having so some sort of a shaker, right? Some sort of stirrer, some sort of strainer, and then some sort of like lime, or not. Sorry, I shouldn't say lime. Like a citrus juicer would be great. Yeah. Those are your basic things, and those are all pretty cheap. You can get anywhere, right?
And also,
guys, take fucking notes if you want to press some girls when you have an over. Listen to my boy Adam and Steve. They're giving you guys all the gems.
A muddler, right? A muddler is good. Like if you're doing a lot of more
muddler?
advanced guy, that's like it's basically just like a
you have to, if you're gonna do an old fashioned, you gotta
sort of, but like not really. You need it, but you could make simple syrup and have it in a squeeze bottle, and you'll be fine. But like
no, I disagree with you.
You disagree with you think that all old fashions should be muddled hard sugar. That's what you think.
Cube sugared, yeah.
A guy who drinks Manhattans, like anywhere and everywhere he goes, you think that like that should be it. So you're
Sounds like you're validating.
Oh, so you're a level 1 sommelier?
Oh shit!
And you
Two.
learn you
Level two.
You one and a half.
So what the fuck does that mean that you?
I didn't. All I said was that like you think that like the sugar has to be muddled.
Yes, I think
There's a
an
lot of
old
people
fashioned.
that- So
I
if
think
it's
an
not-
old fashioned should be muddled.
Prefers it.
Yeah.
So,
So-
the best
okay.
way to do it. Yeah.
All right.
If it's not muddled, what's the big thing for you? Why is that so important?
Yeah. How do you make your old fashions at home every day?
I muddle them.
You muddle them every time.
Yes, because I don't make them very often.
Exactly.
But when I do, I muddle them. And so, how do you make yours?
Okay. I make a simple syrup. I typically have
Oh,
one.
So sugar.
Hold on. You're making an argument that I didn't say I don't have sugar.
Go ahead.
Sugar is absolutely ideal. I didn't say that. I just said there's no need to muddle. I have at any time in my fridge 1 to 3 different types of simple syrups. And the reason why is because they're simple to make. Right? So like
Well, yeah. Anything that's, there's always a saying that's like the path that's easiest to take. It's always easy.
yeah, but it's just like so okay. So
So you like it hard.
you could muddle muddle your own sugar, right?
Like you want to make it the right way.
If you want to do it, but like most places don't do that.
You're right. Most places don't do that, but at
That's why they're 2 stars
150
in
fucking
Yelp.
Canton,
Okay.
we make it the
so
right
let's
way.
agree to disagree. I love what you're saying. Like I love the idea of like the old school sort of like old fashioned
I
way of
actually
making
have
the
the
fashion.
cubes.
Right. I have them as well. They're just the problem is they don't emulsify into the drink as well as like a simple syrup does. Like that's just like a
That's
fact.
the point. So like you make it and then you like go start a fire and you come back and it's emulsified and then you stir it
Okay,
up.
sure.
It's good to go.
Sure. I won't argue with you there. I don't know. I've never done that, but like I
Well, you
will
know what?
say-
This doesn't sound like a drink I'm making for a girl that's coming over after.
No.
Yeah. So well.
Also,
I'll
most
put it like
girls
this.
are not gonna want this drink.
I'll put it like this. He's in a good point, and now because of you, we lost track here. Okay, so yes, I have the simple syrup. I think that's a good thing to have. I'm not gonna say everybody, but like, what was the question? It was all the equipment you should have, right? So like, have the shaker, have the stirrers,
Now the ingredients.
and then in terms of ingredients, like have your base spirits, right? So your base spirits would be like your gin, vodka, mezcal, whatever your base spirits are, and then also have like you want to have like your other things, like you want to have some sort of vermouth. Like I feel like vermouth is in just about everything, even like my adversary
sweet
over here, like vermouth. Right? Would you agree with that? Like vermouth is in everything,
Yeah,
whether it's
yeah.
sweet or dry. Like it's gonna be.
Dry is in your like your martini classic.
And there's so many products, and I would say like get yourself one of those like giant rock sort of like ice maker
Yeah,
things.
I
because
agree.
Those things, like I have them, and every time my buddy Rez comes over, every time G comes over, every time I make anybody a drink, I have those giant rock ice cubes because they have less surface area. So
Right.
They don't
I
dilute the
agree.
drink as quickly. So like when you
Well,
make the drink, they don't
The ones you
water
get
it
like in the
down.
whiskeys typically.
What's
You
that?
get like a whiskey somewhere and they have like those massive
No,
fucking
this-
ice cube
You
thing.
want that. You want that massive ice
Yeah.
cube because they have less surface area. So so I make the cocktails in that, and I don't know, like
So you get less dilution over
right, less
time.
dilution, right? Yes,
Not
it
that watered
melts
down.
less, right? It melts
It,
that
it doesn't get watered down as fast. Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
it's true. And I recently bought the big rock glasses.
All right, so back to the main point, right? Let's go way back. Let's double way back. Chick's coming over. We're bringing a chick over to the house, right? The objective here is to get fucking laid, right? let's be real.
You're gonna get ladies.
Okay.
Back.
Here's the objective. Not that we have to get laid quickly, but like we can't go into this in depth. Like I gotta peel orange peels and shit, right? So you need to make a cocktail quick, right? Boom, boom. You've
Jameson and Coke.
got your ice cubes frozen already.
So it's always Jameson ginger. Never do Jameson and Coke.
Yep.
Amazing.
You shut up over there. So you got your ice cubes frozen
Throwing it out there.
in the freezer, right? So you bring them out, right? You got the lady coming over, right? So couple dashes of orange bitters, a little bit of Angostura bitters, which you have these things, right? And then you have your little squirt bottle instead of a sugar cube. You have your squirt bottle of simple syrup, squirt, and then your whiskey, put it in, stir it up, boom, you got yourself a classy cocktail. And you do that in front of, like, is that not real? Like, I just
No.
made
That
this cocktail,
it's
right?
it's not a bad cocktail. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's a good cocktail.
And actually, like applying that and showing them that you know how to do that, it's sexy, for sure.
It's very sexy, yeah.
yeah, it's not a bad thing.
And that's like the most simple, and that's like we're talking about, that's like, we're scratching the,
And also, simple syrup is. So first of all, break down how to make simple syrup, Adam, because
so the basic.
most people are gonna go and buy simple syrup.
Yeah,
but you
which
don't gotta do that.
never buy simple syrup. People who buy simple
I
syrup,
would've done that.
You've bought.
I would have.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no!
It's
It's the
astonishing.
easiest thing to make.
I
in
have
the world.
had, like, literally, I'm looking across at my buddy Steve right now, and I've had him. I'm like, I know he's coming over in a couple of hours, and I've made simple syrup for him. Like, that's how simple syrup is. People who buy simple
It's
syrup,
the
and I used to
easiest thing.
manage a wine store, and I'm like, all right, yeah, buy it if you've got no time, but like, it's called simple syrup for a reason. It's literally equal parts sugar and water.
That's it.
Put it in a pot, bring it to a boil. That's it. Whisk it a little bit, make sure it's whisk it, make sure it's all it's all melted and everything, and that's it. And then once it cools, it's simple syrup.
Oh.
That's simple syrup. You could do honey simple syrup. You can make different flavors of simple syrup.
Guys, take these notes.
Like, people who buy simple syrup, I'm like, wow, like, you just don't make.
It's.
You don't cook.
I've made
This is
simple
what
syrup
pisses
on a
me off
fly.
about like making Manhattans and stuff. Like, oh yeah, like.
And I know how much my buddy Steve loves Manhattans, and I've made, because of that, and I know he's coming over. I'm on a fly. I've made, like, there's been times where I've run out of simple syrup, and I'm like, I'm gonna make simple syrup real quick because I know he's gonna be here in like an hour, and I make it, and then I put that pot on ice, and it cools, and then I put it in a squirt bottle, and I'm good to go. And make that man an old fashioned.
Fire.
Yeah.
Cocktails all day long, man.
Guys, we just give you guys a whole bunch of gems for when those ladies come over, baby. Whole bunch of cocktails.
So,
Take those notes.
So Adam, you think just practicing this shit, like just learning this craft, like before you actually like apply in front of somebody, just
I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's
Practice.
like my expertise or my knowledge, I would say, like,
practice making somebody else a drink, not just yourself.
Oh,
you know what I'm
make
saying?
no
Like, I
no
have
make
that
make it for
whole-
somebody else. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
just
like
practice
like,
making.
So my I had to like learn all these different cocktails, like classic cocktails. I had to learn like classic cocktails. I had to like off the cuff to get certified. Not that I was necessarily doing those things, but like the enjoyment is there in the method, right? Like, it's like, let's do this, right? Like, let's have this cocktail tonight. I've never made this cocktail before. Let's make it. The knowledge is there in the
Where would you go to get certified? Is there like a website or in person?
the Court of Master Sommeliers, yeah.
Where, online or in person?
Online, yeah. The quartermaster sommelier, you would go online and find the quartermaster sommelier, like find out where they would where the next test is for mine. So you'd have to get level 1 certified first, and then you'd have to get level 2 certified.
Is that online or in person? Like after you
No,
find it
it's,
online,
it's,
then you
no,
go
it's
in person?
it's all in person, yeah, because it's a blind tasting, right? So like I said, like they put the wines in front of you, but like those are like it's not so much like my cocktail stuff is nothing to do with that. Like, well, so yes, it is to do with that, but like to become certified, yeah, you'd have to go online, yeah.
Gotcha. So like for cocktails, are you just practicing by yourself? Is there
Oh,
also
yeah.
like a
Yep.
thing for that?
Yep, just practicing by
Practice
myself. No, just following guys online. Like, there's so many cool guys out there who are like
Mr.
doing
Boston.
stuff online. Yeah,
Use Mr. Boston.
Yeah, Mr. Boston. We went. Yeah, we looked into the Mr. Boston book, which is like the classic cocktails, and then like we would like I would go to restaurants and we would like see. Some sort of,
Every restaurant now has their own version on
like a
basically
signature,
everything.
yeah, signature
So
cocktail or something.
they have
like
their own signature stuff, especially in Manhattan. So I'm a Manhattan guy. I drink Manhattans all the time, and I was in Manhattan recently, and I was not allowed to drink in Manhattan because my wife told me I wasn't to.
Because I
But,
told him I was like, you can't drink
but they
any
had-
Manhattans while you're in Manhattan.
So
You
we went
one
to
drink.
we went
you drink
to
one Manhattan.
when we were at the World Trade Center. They had a whole Manhattan drink, and I was like.
You got to do it.
And no, I didn't.
Oh, man.
I got their signature cocktail, which was actually a tequila drink, but delicious.
What's the odds of that?
It was weird for me, and I was I basically cried the entire time I was in New York for being at the 9/11 museum in the tower. But
Right, like a baby.
yeah, it was tough. I highly recommend it, but
Wait, why didn't you guys let him have a Manhattan?
So the reason why I told him he couldn't have a Manhattan was because, so my objective, I shouldn't say objective, but like my thing is like, he drinks Manhattans wherever we go, right? And it's like, there's so many cocktails out there, so many fantastic cocktails out there. And he luckily is like a good buddy of mine who's like, he's pretty open to trying different things. However,
Except
he
for
himself doesn't go out to try those things. So it's like, dude, you're going into the Mecca. You're going into the world where food and cocktails become like a different. You're in a different
tried
universe.
a lot of things in New York.
It's like try those things.
it
Like,
was
sort of like
so awesome.
like release yourself
was
towards that
so
environment. So I was like, So when he went in there and like when his wife had planned this whole thing and she told us about it, I was like, all right, dude, I'm telling you, you can only drink one Manhattan while you're there.
I drank 3 in one spot.
Oh.
That made sense though.
Allow yourself to experience, because that's what it's all about, right?
100% different experiences.
Yeah, experience the thing. So he drank the 3 in the one spot, which was he went 2 over.
So bad.
Wait, so Steve, so you said you tried different things. What did you try in New York that's different?
Oh man, so we went to this place, duck soup. No, it's not.
You
Called
keep saying that, but I've never been there now.
Dead Rabbit.
Oh, Dead Rabbit. So I lived in Manhattan for a while.
Did you know what duck soup
I'm sorry,
is?
I lived in
Does
Brooklyn
anyone know what
for a
duck soup
bit. And I
is?
went to when I was studying wine and going to baking and pastry school.
Sorry.
I lived in Brooklyn. I was studying in Manhattan, and that's when I was still in those spots.
There's the spot right here, the Dead Rabbit.
Dead Rabbit.
No,
On the screen.
So it
Boom.
took
This is it
us.
right here,
So-
Steve?
So the Dead Rabbit is one of the spots
Yeah.
I told him to go to, which is in super,
Yeah. So when we got
super
there,
downtown.
Let's check this
Manhattan.
mixed drink or what? Let's go to the mixed drink menu.
But you didn't go like upstairs. You didn't like get the
We weren't even.
pamphlet and see
They
the
weren't.
shit.
Oh, that's the one I had.
Was the camera shy? Youngblood, Flipside.
Go down that way. Yeah, the one your purse is on right now.
Twilight Zone.
Oh, dude.
Twilight Zone, baby. Dead
No,
Rabbit.
maybe
And
that wasn't it. But dude, they had like egg white.
So, but like, here's the thing.
They
Like, hold on.
had
Go
so
back out.
many
Go back
drinks.
out further. Go back out further. Like, zoom out. Like, this is. Can you zoom out any further?
No, this is.
So this is the point I'm trying
Yeah, I
to
got
make
you.
here
Yeah, okay.
to my buddy Steve. When like every time he goes anywhere I've ever gone with him, he orders the Manhattan. It's like this is what exists in the world. Like there's
What
different
the fuck is
cocktails,
this drink?
right?
Deaf warmed up.
Yeah. So Emily had. No.
Is everybody else on board with me here? Like this is what exists. Like take an adventure. Like your Manhattan
Emily had
should
that
be
one.
done with you.
Bottom.
That looks like a Negroni.
Yeah, that one right there.
This one?
To the right. Yep.
To the right, that looks like a whiskey sour, sort of like.
It was a
egg-
whiskey sour drink, but it had an egg white in it.
Right, but like this is my point, and I
so
just
cool.
this is my thing about all Americans and
those all-
everybody. Like,
Those are all good.
Oh my god.
I haven't had all these drinks. Obviously, I've been to Dead Rabbit a couple of times, and that's why I recommended it
Yeah.
because
Especially because
of,
Adam
like-
recommended it to me, and so
Packed?
we.
Is it packed?
So let me give you this story. So we left the One Trade Center, Freedom Tower, and we walked there, and it was snowing. It was nasty out, and it took us forever to get there because we kept getting lost because Google Maps, let me tell you, does not work. So we ended up getting there, and we were like, "What the fuck?" We walked in, and there was 900 people.
Holy shit.
Luckily, the hostess looked at us and was like, "Do you guys want a seat at the bar?" And we're like, "Yup." So she brought us around, got us a seat at the bar. So we were super lucky because, you said there was 3 stories. I didn't even realize there was 3 stories.
Well, the original one because it burned down after
Yeah.
I left there. It burned down.
But
and
so,
rebuilt it.
we sat down,
Burned it down?
and the guys were like,
That's how I do, buddy.
so there was a guy and a girl, and they were like super awesome. They're like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I don't know. I like whiskey."
Hey, what's Joe Martin doing? Is he on his way here?
No, he's not. He's dead. So I was like, "I don't know. I like whiskey." And the guy was like, "Can I make you a whiskey drink?" And I'm like, "Yep." And Emily was like, "I want." It was one of the fruit. Oh no, she got an Irish coffee. She's like, "I'm falling asleep." I'm like, "All right." So she got an Irish coffee. Man, it was delicious. And then I was like, "Oh man,
This one right here, Irish coffee martini.
yes." And so
Great picture, yeah. Great picture.
And so they
That's right
they
there.
started cracking eggs into a glass, and I was like, "Hey man, like what drink is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, we make a couple different drinks with
No, you're good. You're good.
egg whites." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, you know what? I want to take that next." And he's like, "Okay." It was
Fire,
awesome.
so good.
One of the most delicious drinks I've had. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we left there, and
I've had a couple drinks with egg whites, thinking I wasn't gonna like it, and they were delicious.
oh, they're super
I went-
frothy. Like
yeah, so good. I went some drink. I think it was actually in Needle and Thread. It's in Providence. It's a pretty good place. They had jam in a drink and like a tequila drink, and it was delicious. Was not expecting that. I don't even like tequila. And I was like, wow, it was really good.
Yeah.
Like to your point, I was like try different things. You never know what you're gonna like.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like that's the big thing is, like, when it comes down to it, like, the American culture is sort of, like in I don't know what you call it, like we're sort of like in like on a track, right? So like the train track is on the way it is, and our palate is sort of centered, right? And it's like you follow the track the way it is, and
Well,
as of recently, like
I think
we
I think it's not necessarily American. I think it's regional.
yeah, but like I think but like I guess my point is that like you're sort of like set in your ways, right? Is the point I'm trying to make, and then
Yeah.
like kind of jumping out of these sort of things are becoming more and more common now, and it's like you get these like crazy cocktails, and like that's the thing. It's like when you get people who are like, I'm gonna go into this bar, and I'm gonna order a glass of Pinot Grigio, and it's like, why would you order a glass of Pinot Grigio? And it's like nothing against the Pinot Grigio growers of the world, because I support all the Pinot Grigio growers of the world, like the ones who are making the fantastic stuff, and like there is a purpose for all of that. Like I would not put them down, and there is a I enjoy a glass of Pinot Grigio like anybody else.
No, you don't.
But it's like-
you will never drink a glass of
You
Pinot.
sound-
That's not true.
Sounds like he hates it.
That's not true. Like I have Pinot Grigio in my house. Like, you know what I mean? But like it's
give out to the fucking people you hate.
no, it's like it's a lot like Pinot Noir, right?
Oh,
Like
fucking Tiffany's here.
no, it's like
Tiffany, take it, bitch.
like it's too much where it's like
hold on, I got
we'll buy this cheap shit and we'll just put it out there. It's like that's not quality Pinot Grigio. In my house, I have quality Pinot Grigio.
You're right.
So my point is,
Well, I also don't.
I don't want
buy
to badger the varietal itself. But what I'm saying is,
There's I
get out there, and
understand
not to jump onto
I
like
understand what you're saying.
not to jump onto an Anthony Bourdain sort of style, which I do appreciate everything, that like he's brought to the community. But like, dude, have a drink, try a drink, go out there, try something different, like get outside your zone. Have a drink at fucking 4:00 in the afternoon, like do your thing, like in his words.
That's what I
like,
did in New York, and honestly, I appreciate it a lot.
Wait,
and,
so how do you? Sorry, continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so
By the way, we're all drunk, boys.
Adam knows my wife, and I was told I was not allowed to have a Manhattan when I was in Manhattan.
I told him that.
Which
I told
made
him
me
that. You couldn't have a Manhattan.
so angry.
I said, no, what I said
Manhattan, I couldn't
I said
have
you could have one Manhattan.
I did.
Had 3.
And I had 3.
I said you could have one Manhattan. You had 3 of them.
Wait, so how do you
in one
feel
place.
about the people who get generic beers, Bud Light, Budweiser at bars?
Oh yeah.
There's a purpose to that. That like I don't have any problem. There is a purpose to having Bud Light. Excuse me, a Bud Light and Budweiser and stuff like that at bars. Like there's a purpose to that. There's a thing.
But isn't that the same thing as having a Pinot Grigio? Like it's the same.
It's even
No.
worse
Yeah.
than a Pinot
No.
Grigio, in my opinion.
But
I agree with. Yeah, no, that's radically different. Yeah. So
how is it different?
So you're talking about that's a great question, but and also a complicated question at the same time.
We got time.
So putting Bud Light out there, that's like a streamline, right? So that's like a standard, right? Bud Light is like one line, right? Okay, so that's out there. It's cheap beer, right? And when you think about that beer,
Boom, boom, boom.
right?
That's taken.
It's a grain that's produced and corn, whatever the grain is. I don't even know what it's rice. I want to say rice and corn is probably behind it, and they
Definitely not rice. It's definitely corn.
yeah, I'm sure there's probably some rice and meat in there as well, but it's whatever it is. It's produced and then it's beer and then it's put out there. Right? There's no like extreme quality put behind it, right?
There's no QA.
But when you put Pinot Grigio, which is an actual varietal of grape that is grown all around the world, right? It's a relatively
Nobody has used.
easy grape to grow, and why it's so popular. It's like to say that that's the same thing. It's not, right? It's the most consumed, right? Like most people reach for Pinot Grigio, but like that's not the same because there are some producers in the world. There's many producers in the world who are taking a lot of attention to their grapes to make sure that they're producing a high quality Pinot Grigio.
Okay, so you're saying it's worse that you drink Bud Light.
It's not that it's necessarily it's worse. It's like it depends on what your palate.
This is all your
right?
opinion. So if you see someone drinking a Bud Light,
Well, you're talking about different categories, right? So it's like Bud Light is like
I agree.
an everyday
If I
drinking
see
beer.
somebody drinking Bud Light and I see somebody drinking Pinot Grigio, I look down on the people drinking.
No, but I think it serves a different purpose. Those people aren't like
Yeah, because
like
they're
monitoring what they're tasting and shit like that.
they're just
maybe they're just
alcoholics.
Well, it's different. It's different how you look at it. Like Bud Light is look. I like a good Bud Light. Like if I'm
No,
going,
you don't.
dude. If I'm
All right,
going,
so I'm gonna give you a Bud Light right now.
okay, you got one on
You
you.
gonna drink it?
Sure, you got one on you.
Give me a Bud Light.
dude, I had 2 Bud Lights in my fridge for like 6 months last year. Nobody wanted.
Nobody wants them.
Nobody
right?
wanted it.
And
Nobody.
I'm not like trying to like say like Bud Light's not like acceptable. Like
No. It's a cool thing
you
when you're
go to
a
the
college
beach.
kid.
Think about this. You're going to the beach. I want to Bud Light.
Coronas.
I want to drink all day, and I don't
Bud
want to
Light
drink.
lime.
And I don't want to drink seltzer.
Bud Light and lime.
I don't want to drink seltzer.
Loyals.
I don't want to drink
those
Loyals
will get
too
you
much.
rocked.
You
Those
can't
will get
drink
you rocked.
Loyals. You can't drink Loyals all day at the beach.
Absolutely, I
You
can.
can.
Good.
And I'll prove it to you.
Well, let's put it in perspective though, right? Let's like honest perspective because those are
when
different
we went to the
conversations.
What
Hey.
the fuck did we drink?
You can't drink Pinot Grigio all day at the beach either, right? Like
Fucked
you don't-
up.
like what's the ABV on Pinot Grigio? Anybody know?
This is
What's that?
12.
7%.
We're probably thinking around like 11-12%, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so
but you're also comparing peanuts to fucking.
so that's the thing. It's like, are we comparing the same thing? Right, exactly. Like, are we comparing? We're not comparing the same things.
Well, Steve, you said beach. Where you bring it? You said Coronas. Why Coronas opposed to Bud Light? What's the difference?
End segment. New segment. Go.
No, shut your mouth.
He doesn't even drink beer. He doesn't even drink beer.
I
So
don't
why'd you
drink
say
beer.
Corona then? What is Corona on a higher standard for you?
I think it's
No,
on a higher
I think it's
for
just like
everybody,
the.
though.
Is it?
Corona compared to Bud Light.
Absolutely, I think
think
like
so.
if like that's my thought. Like when I go to the beach.
Corona's owned by Bud Light.
I mean, but it's
Sure, I don't care about that. I don't care about the money behind it. I care about the taste. So like when I
But
go to the
then
beach,
all I'm saying is the taste is
if I'm
probably the
thinking of a
same.
beer, then yeah, I'm gonna have Corona. Or actually, Bud Light Lime would probably be my go-to.
Same.
So let's circle back now, right? So let's circle back. Let's go back.
Girl comes over, Bud Light.
Boom.
Lime. Damn.
Why do you like Corona whatever lime, right? Because it's got lime
Yeah,
in it,
they
right?
do. They have the Corona limes now.
Because it's the lime's in it. So it's like you add that cocktail aspect to it.
I mean, the
right?
entire
There's no
time,
such
dude,
thing. Hold
I'm
on.
freaking Jack and
You
Coke.
shut up.
So-
you shut up for a second right now, okay? You shut your face for a second and let me say
Bring
something
me back
right
to your
here, okay? Are you
hotel
ready?
room.
Are you ready? Here we go.
That sounds.
Why
very
do
sexual.
people love
gay.
why do people love ketchup and french fries?
Because they go together.
Because they go to but why do they go together?
Because it's
You were told they do.
historically they do.
Because historically they do, right? But that's not why they go together.
You just saw the same meme that I did, dude. Relax.
All right, what's the meme? Go ahead, explain it to me, because I don't know what meme we're talking about. I didn't see any meme.
All right, cool. I'll explain it.
No, tell me what meme. I didn't see any meme. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Tell me what
So
meme.
if somebody told you that fucking French fries and vinegar went together, they'd go together.
No. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I was going to go with. I have no idea what we're talking about. Anyways, shut up. Here's the deal. This is why French fries go together with ketchup, okay?
Salty and sweet.
Exactly. So French fries are crunchy and they're salty and they're savory.
Unless you get them from Wendy's.
And ketchup is
The opposite.
sweet and acidic and it's wet and it's cold and it's like those are contrasting things that go together.
You meant Descartes.
Right? And that's the same thing when you make a cocktail. It's the same thing. All these things when people talk about it, and I struggle with this with my family, right? And I come with ideas. People think about things and you're like, oh, I want to do this, and they're like, what? You're gonna do that? And like when you're like thinking about like
I see what you're saying. 'cause I know
culturally
exactly
different
what you're
things.
saying.
Culturally different things.
I feel like you're speaking different than food now. Speaking.
No.
No, we're going down food. We're going down food world
100%
because like it's like we're talking
I
about
know
different cultures.
I know what you're saying.
Right, like different cultures do different things, and like people are like, "Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
great!"
but
they
you're
do
like,
that, and it's
you're
like,
like
no,
super into Asian food.
I'm not super into Asian food. I'm just,
You
I'm
are
super,
super
I'm
into
super into like just like general food
No,
aspects.
you're super into
right?
Asian food.
I would almost call it like food
It
mathematics.
comes out a lot, but that's fine because you have the fourth flavor, umami. Like you have that, and like it works.
Fifth flavor,
and so
umami,
like
yeah.
the things that you do with, you know, making our meal preps, it works. However, sometimes you like get a little under flavor because like I feel like
Yeah, but you're talking about me individually. I'm talking about like the broad picture, though. Like these things work, right? Like people who think
they
that
work.
like,
Yeah, I mean,
like there's no denial. Like these things exist. Like there's no difference essentially between pico de gallo and kimchi. What's the difference? You tell me.
Flavor.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
no,
elaborate.
no,
What's
no,
the difference
stop,
between
stop.
pico de gallo and kimchi?
kimchi is baked,
No.
Kimchi is what?
Fermented.
fermented.
Kimchi is fermented, correct? But like, what's the
pico de
difference?
gallo is
What's the difference flavor wise? Is what I'm saying.
Pico de
They're
gallo
both
is a little bit
they're
more,
both acidic.
got a
They
little bit
both
more
have great
pop.
acid.
I'd say kimchi's a little more salty.
Yeah,
No?
I agree.
Kimchi.
Is there
kimchi's way more
salt
salty.
added
Pico
to
de
kimchi?
gallo has a little bit more freshness.
Not that I'm
to it.
saying no, but yeah.
Kimchi doesn't have salt added to it, so it's not saltier.
No,
So-
but the way it tastes,
Yeah.
it is salty. It's
It's
a salty
fermented.
acid,
No,
no,
that's not accurate. So it's not salted. So it's
So like the things.
no, but
a long
what I'm
carrot.
saying, the way it tastes, right? When I like kind of like put it with something else, it is saltier.
not. No, it's not. It can't be salted. It's not salt. If it doesn't have extra salt in it, it's not salted.
You
But you
can't
add
tell me
salt
the
to kimchi.
flavor that I
What's
get.
that?
You add salt to kimchi, don't you?
No.
to the cabbage at first to remove all the
No,
water.
cabbage
Prevent
has
it,
a
no.
lot of.
There might be different
begin with.
techniques, but that's not like a thing necessarily now.
It's weird, man. I dabble in like Japanese kimchi and South.
Oh, you cook?
We got to get somebody on here then. I'm not an expert, but like
No, but it is salty.
Aren't you a
Kimchi
expert chef?
is salty, is it not? It's fermented.
not
I
salt.
also-
I'll put it like this. I don't know. It's not saltier than.
So you're telling me there's no difference
Pico de
between
Gallo.
there's
It's
no
not saltier than pico de gallo.
there's no difference between kimchi and salt and pico
Yeah,
de gallo?
I think like
Let's
that-
agree
this
to
crazy.
disagree. It's not-
Pico
it's
de
not
Gallo
saltier
is
than
like-
pico de gallo.
spicy. Kimchi is like.
What was your question again?
Who has a
What
bigger
he-
cog?
Wait,
you
what
or
he
Steve?
say?
What's the difference between both of them?
What's the difference between kimchi and pico de gallo?
So what is it? So
Everything.
give me your thought.
That's that's the whole thing. It's the whole point of the conversation is like, what is it? Like, there's very little difference between the two.
No, there's kimchi
I
has like a
highly disagree with you.
yeah, kimchi
Okay,
has like a
give me-
soggy
give-
texture.
Give me no.
We just gave you all
Okay,
the.
so give me the differences.
We just did.
Kimchi has a soggy texture.
In the basic formats of
Nah,
what
man.
is
You
the
know what?
difference?
You're drunk. You know what?
Okay,
give
but
me-
give me go.
no.
Give me your keys.
What you're saying, like,
give
no,
me-
no.
like you're saying, like, oh, you're drunk, but like, give me the argument. You're
No,
like,
no,
You can
he's-
one person could say like, oh, you're drunk, but like,
No, no,
give
no,
me
no.
the
You just
argument.
did.
No, he's
What is it?
He's a little he's the thing
we
is
not
that
just
like
give-
he's now like he's like trained in like that aspect. So like maybe it's something we
Is
can't
kimchi
comprehend.
spicy? Let me ask you this: Is kimchi spicy?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got a little kick.
Is pico de gallo spicy?
it can.
I don't think so.
Well, it
can-
depends
it can
on
be.
who makes it, but yes.
Okay, so we're the same thing, right? Okay,
No, wait. On the spice.
But it's in a different way.
but like, okay, so but they're the spicy like how is pico de gallo or how is kimchi spicier than pico de gallo?
It's
Hold on, let me
cilantro
clarify
versus fucking.
That's not. You don't realize. That's not how kimchi
Okay.
works. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Rez,
You know what? Then why don't
Adam-
you just fucking tell us the difference, you
Adam,
asshole?
is your
why
mic-
don't you just explain everything, you fuck?
Yo, is Adam Mike's okay? Is your mic okay?
He was just
Yeah, just cut it off.
he was his levels were like through the roof.
Oh, so you,
So,
you
lowered
put
it,
it down?
yeah.
Good.
those are the views.
Good. Let's cut it off.
Those are the
All right,
YouTube
so just tell us the difference then. If you want to sit here and call us out, then just tell us the difference.
All right, first of all, here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Rez is driving tonight, right?
Huh. That is incorrect, and please let me know. I'm here against my will.
Here in Pennsylvania.
I forgot what we're talking about. Okay, sorry. So number 1, kimchi, pico de gallo, both condiments. Kimchi, pico de gallo, both cold, high acidic things, right? That you would put on something. Yes? No?
Yes.
Right? Do you
Yes.
agree?
Sure.
Both have a little bit of spice to them, right? Because pico de gallo can have like a little bit of like jalapeno to
Yes.
them.
No. Pico de Gallo would never have jalapeno in it.
But it has spice in it. It has red pepper. Red
Yeah, but not jalapeno.
So,
No, but a different spice in it though.
okay, we're
Yeah,
splitting
but
hairs now.
Pico de Gallo is meant to be
That's
mild.
that's not what he's saying. He's saying
splitting
like,
hairs
he's saying
right
is
now.
there
You're
spice?
No. That's exactly what he's fucking
You're
talking
splitting
about.
hairs now. Now you're splitting
Yeah, no.
Are
We're
you-
gonna split the
Are you
hairs
with me or no?
I
because
agree with you, yeah. You're splitting hairs now.
no. Pico de Gallo is specifically meant to not have spice.
What like okay, so tell me the ingredients of pico de gallo and tell me the origin of pico de gallo. It's crazy when
I
someone
was never given a name. No, I mean
I was never given a name.
Pico de Gallo.
What is pico de gallo? Don't
The,
go to him.
something of
Don't
the
look at
chicken,
him.
right?
Don't go to him.
No. Give me. Honestly,
It's like a bit.
shut the fuck up.
Bigger of the rooster. What,
Yeah.
you asked me a question. You want me to shut
Right.
the fuck up?
So, but Pico de Gallo, in your opinion, is supposed to be like a fresh salsa, right?
Yes,
Yes.
correct. Yes.
Yes, perfect. Yep.
A
It's not.
spicy
It's not
salsa.
supposed to. No,
A
it's not
spicy
supposed to
fresh
have
jalapeno.
spice.
No, not always.
No, it's not
spicy.
supposed to
Not
have
always.
spice.
Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, that's what fucking Pico de Gallo is,
Yeah,
right?
there's no
Am I
spicy
am I
pico de
wrong?
gallo at all?
Am I wrong?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
no, you're not
Wait,
wrong.
hold on. Can I ask you a question? Why are you looking at G like he's the authority
Oh, you can talk.
Pico de gallo.
I mean, I don't know. I'm white. I don't get it, but
Here's an idea. Why don't you shut up when other people are talking about food?
okay. Why don't
You
you,
don't know anything.
Adam?
All right, let's go back.
Why
to
do you just learn about food? You fuck.
Time.
You sound good when you're talking to the mic.
But am I wrong?
Talking
Hey.
to the mic.
Can you hear me right now?
Hey, Adam.
Hey.
Suck my dick, you bitch. How's that grab you?
All right, let's go back to him. She comes over. What are we doing? Pico de gallo or
I was about to say.
kimchi?
I was about to say. You do realize all this shit's recorded, even if you whisper it, right? Okay. All right. Well, let's go back to it. Yeah, because like all this shit.
But you are so wrong on what
not
pico de gallo.
1,000%. You
Yeah,
know what?
yeah. That's all right. Sorry. So
Guess
go
what?
on. Go on.
Before I move out of my
spit
house,
your bullshit. Go ahead.
before I move to my house, we'll make.
I still do need a ride home.
Oh, dude, we'll stop at Stop and Shop. We can do
That's
it right fucking
so
now.
far gone. You're staying here tonight, bro. I'll pick you up.
Oh, dude, I got a king size blow up mattress. You're fine.
Oh, perfect.
Done. Go to hell. All right, so listen, let's get back on track here.
All right.
This stupid face over here.
got work
What were we
tomorrow?
talking about?
You got work
We're
tomorrow?
bringing people over, right? I don't know what we're doing.
Bro, you can crash
Kimchi, pico de gallo. What are we doing?
Kimchi, pico de gallo, but no, we're not gonna do that because chicks are coming over. They're not gonna eat. The whole idea. I mean, like, let's be honest, right? Like, we're gonna eat. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, better when.
Can I?
It's tough to gauge your levels because you're going close.
All right. So is this better? Is this better?
I can hear you now.
Better.
Yeah.
All right, look. Female comes over. Is that if that's where we're coming back to? Is she's coming over? What are we doing for drink?
Any finger food?
Is that's the question? I guess is like that's.
Are you
the thing.
mashing, like,
are we
your-
coming over and that's like the thing, right? So
But what are you doing? What are you doing? So this.
it's been a
You're
long
single.
time.
You're
right?
single. What are you doing?
Am I single?
The back-
I have to text my
hypotheticals,
wife.
hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals, right? Okay, so hypotheticals, obviously.
All
I've been
Favorite
texting Nikki
purposes-
all night, so yeah, you're single.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
Nikki Adams, what? I'm assuming. It's all hypothetical purposes, all entertainment,
And
all
the clock.
comedy.
All right, so best scenario here, right? Okay, you got to keep it light, right? For obvious reasons. I'm assuming everybody knows why we're keeping it light.
Yeah, you don't
because-
want gas.
You want
Right.
soup? You want soup
Yeah.
or something, right?
Yeah, soup.
You want some of this chili I
Yeah,
made
you don't
last
get-
night? Let me
getting your
just go
buffalo
ahead
leg,
and
you wanna make it
let
look
me go
clean,
ahead
you know?
and fill up that fucking glog of this. No, so you got to keep it lean, right? So, fruits, light cheeses, light meats,
Light
crackers.
cheeses? I'm gonna start.
Bro, you went to farting all night?
I mean, are you trying to be elegant? What are you just trying to like? Just like get in there?
I agree with you, Adam.
I mean, if you're just like, hey, take your clothes off.
Well, that's G's
And
approach.
she's
you go
like,
to the bathroom, mouthwash,
don't you have
and
any
fuck.
light cheeses? No, take your fucking clothes off right now. Yeah, you got some light cheese. You got to have something. You got to like, it's let's have a conversation. Let's sit down and, hang out for a second. So you got to have some things, right? So with that said,
This is why G's not married.
this is why G bangs a lot more chicks than you.
Sure.
Good comeback. I don't know. So,
I don't have to worry about that.
all right. So, stop. Just shut up.
I'm just saying.
So, all right. So you get some. So you get some of these things, right? So like light things, light snacks, and then you have some sort of wine or some sort of booze. I would recommend wine, light, high acid, very lean wine. Pour a glass, right? You don't want anything heavy. You don't want anything high boozy, and you hang out, and that's it, right? So like we're thinking Pinot Noir, or we're thinking for red wines, we're thinking Pinot Noir. We're thinking obviously Gamay or Grenache even, which is even escalated a little bit up.
These are
above
the
there.
types, though. What kind
The
of
varietal.
what brands would you recommend? I know it's a whole bunch of different.
That's too
brands.
tough, right? Because every company.
I'm trying to get the whole.
Yeah, every
whole
company
guideline here.
company has a different brand. We'd have to look into that, right? Like, so if we're gonna do
That's a whole separate podcast.
next podcast when we do like the Rhode Island, sort of like where we're at.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll dive in. We could even go to the store.
We should do it from Newport.
100%.
Yeah, we'll-
Honestly,
we'll do-
Newport.
This is portable. We can do it.
Yeah, we'll pick out a
Honestly,
thing.
Newport has a great selection of everything.
Okay, what brands to stay away from at least? That's easier question.
All right, so it depends, right? On
Top 3, you go in there, you're like, what the fuck? This motherfucker got
So here's the
blah blah
thing.
blah. Cheap
Bread
ass
and butter.
avoid Mayomi because it's bullshit. That's not a real thing. And Everybody loves it. Mayomi is not a thing. That's their wine. No, that's too heavy.
How about that generic brand everybody gets? You know what I'm talking about. The fucking...
Yeah, it's tough. That's a tough
Bread and butter.
No. You know what? This is for a different podcast. This is for a different podcast.
Gotcha.
Different podcast. Yeah, we got to look into this one. Yeah, we got to look into this one. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get this sorted out next time. We can be prepared for this.
Yeah.
You can have your list. We can have
Just bring some wines, bro.
we're doing it up. I'm down. This brand right here. What the fuck is it?
Let's see it. What do you got?
Yellowtail
See some stuff
one.
coming out here.
Barefoot is what I'm talking about. Shitty or what? That's what I was talking about. You go in someone's home barefoot. You're laughing them out the house.
Hold on.
What?
Wait, you're walking in the house and what's there? Yellowtails?
Barefoot or yellowtail, both.
It's yellow.
Yellowtails there?
Yeah.
Let's rifle through it, okay? You say the name and I'll say
No. Barefoot.
Barefoot.
walk
The
out.
brand. Walk out.
Walk out.
Jacob's Creek.
Walk out.
Hardy's.
Hardee's? Is that a brand? Is that up there?
Apparently.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that is. Walk out.
Yellowtail.
That absolutely walk out.
Gajos.
1,000% walk out.
So can I jump in here? I think what you're looking at is their fucking Magnum selection, and so those are the cheap wines that they just lump together.
I feel like we should.
Am I wrong?
Top 10
No, you're
wine
wrong.
brands
I feel like
2015.
we could listen to a whole different podcast though. Like we don't want to like.
Yeah, no, we can.
More prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, the
All
whole-
all the barefoot stuff. Yeah. Walk out.
Guys, we will be having a wine special edition with Adam and Steve. Because this is a popular topic. You know, once you get, the more older you get, the more it comes up, comes a thing.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Next topic then.
Next topic.
Russia, Ukraine. Go for it. Tell me.
You don't even want to
Next
fucking
topic.
begin there.
Big
I
dicks. What do we
have
got?
so many thoughts. So angry.
God, cocktails. Always have your shit set up for a cocktail.
Oh, do we have a cocktail?
Hey, listen. So yeah, you go into the bathroom, you give yourself a little pep talk. You come out and you just be yourself. And if she's not bagging you, there's something wrong with you.
You talking about like
You
when
want me
bring
to-
it your
you
home
want me to throw,
cocktail
like,
thing. Dude, you gotta
What I think
gotta
about
put
Russia
these,
right
put
now?
these things out, right?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's hear it.
Nah.
It's their Steve Resnick's approach to Ukraine.
Goddamn, America is so much stronger than I thought.
My mind's telling me no,
Why do you say that?
but my body,
Dude, this
my
motherfucker.
body, that's
he's
telling
like-
me yeah.
He comes in, he's like,
Big R. Kelly fans on this podcast, you know that, right?
no,
big-
not R. Kelly.
All right, we're in the shade room right now. Trying to find some topics to talk about.
What were you saying though?
Putin?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm drunk. Let's do this more often. Let's do this. Like I feel like if we
Julia
had more,
Fox says she's lost 15 pounds dating Kanye West and confirms some elements of their relationship were real.
Man, maybe she should find better
Bah, bah,
facial
bah,
features.
bah.
for
Hey,
her
play,
She's-
praise God, praise God.
You
We
ever
can't
seen,
play music.
Uncut Gem?
We can't play music.
Nah,
No.
we'll get taken off YouTube.
Fuck,
Oh,
bro.
damn it. Oh, well, what? This is gonna go on YouTube? You think I'll be honest? It's not gonna affect my house sales. What?
It'll improve them.
Dude, I would be on this shit more often. Let's be more prepared.
Let's do it up.
If I'd be
Let's
more
do it up.
prepared, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so you can cut this in and out every time you want, right?
Could just it's a bitch to edit.
Yeah, we're not going
Okay, so
to that.
wait, hold on. Like, can we stop and then talk about something? Real
Joe Martin is a homo.
Can I go? Can I like
Joe Martin, you
Bill
motherfucker.
Can I
You
be
know
like, yes,
what?
Can I be
Bill
like,
Brasky.
can I go like stop?
But we're not gonna stop though. That's the thing.
No, but I'm just saying like I'm gonna stop and then come with like, all right, what do you want to talk about? Like,
All right, you know what, guys? Says my boy Adam wants to stop. Thank you for tuning in to the E&G Pot of Thunder with your boy Young Denzel.
And Young G, the governor.
Adam's
over here.
You guys, TC, do you have any ending words for this pod right here?
Nah, I got nothing.
How about you, Adam? Got any farewell?
I think I put it all out there. You guys enjoy.
Get all that shit he said to impress your girl, your Tinder date, your Bumble date, your Match.com. You never know. You never know when you have a company over. Get all that shit, come through, and thank your boy Adam. Let's get it.